After scoring an own goal, he became the victim of a fan attack that ended tragically. This is one of the most tragic situations in football. Listen to the story of Andrés Escobar, the goal that cost him his life. Andrés Escobar was born on March 13, 1967, in Medellin, Colombia's city of eternal spring. His middle-class family had very strong moral values and a passion for sports. His parents placed great importance on discipline and respect for work, which shaped his character. From a young age, he spent his free time playing on the streets of Medellin with his peers. Even then, he distinguished himself with precision and a calm style of play. His family supported his passion. Both his father and brother played football with him and encouraged him to develop his talent. At the age of 12, he joined the local youth team, where he played as a center back, excelling in anticipating opponents' movements and intercepting the ball. He played for the local club for several years, driven by the dream of one day playing for his country's national team. His dream began to come true when he was 17. His talent was noticed by the coaches of Atlético Nacional, the biggest club in his city. He was invited to a trial with the youth team. Escobar immediately impressed the coaches with his defensive play. He's a guy who thinks faster than others. He knows when to cover, when to get out of line, and he never gets tense. Andrés, of course, made it into the team and immediately became a key player. He even impressed his teammates. Despite being very quiet on the pitch, he showed his leadership. You see guys making noise on the pitch. And then Andrés, quiet, calm, and yet always comes through. He's the type of leader you can't teach, recalls the youth team coach. He became popular at the club, and coaches from the senior teams began to take an interest in him. There was no need to say much. Andrés showed on the pitch that he was ready for bigger challenges. At the age of 19, he made his debut for the Atlético Nacional first team in 1986. At the time, the club was fighting for the league title and wanted to showcase its international potential. His debut came in a league match against Deportivo Pereira in a stadium packed with fans. Despite this, Francisco Maturana opted for the young Colombian, whom he had been observing for a long time. I saw a calmness in him that is rare in such young players. I knew that if given the opportunity, he wouldn't waste it. Andrés Escobar put in a great performance. It's not just talent, it's intelligence on the pitch. Andrés doesn't just defend, he thinks, plans, and calms down the entire defensive line. Local newspapers described him as the new hope of the Colombian defense. From the moment he made his debut, he became a starting defender. His main qualities were his calmness and fair play. His regular playing time for the club earned him a call-up to the Colombia U-20 national team, where he performed very well in international tournaments. In 1988, his dream came true. He made his debut for the first team in a friendly against Canada. From the first minutes, he demonstrated composure under pressure, confidence in one-on-one duels, and intelligent defensive positioning. Overall, his debut was assessed very positively. Andrés is the type of player who immediately stabilizes the defense. Even at a young age, he possesses the qualities of a true leader, said the national team coach after the match. When he returned to the club, he was already a star. Furthermore, in 1989, he won the Copa Libertadores, becoming one of the competition's best players. Escobar doesn't need flashy plays. His presence on the pitch is enough to make the team feel secure, wrote the local newspaper El Colombiano. After a rather successful season, he was loaned to Swiss club BSC Young Boys. However, this was a disappointing phase in his career. Escobar was unable to adapt to the European style of play, and he found life in Europe difficult. He only dreamed of returning to Atlético Nacional. Despite his poor form, he was called up for the 1990 World Cup in Italy, where Colombia was eliminated in the round of 16 against Cameroon. Despite the early exit, Andrés showed his strengths to the world media. After the tournament, his loan ended, and he returned to his beloved club. Atlético won the Colombian championship that season, with Andrés playing heavily. The following years were mainly spent gaining experience both with club and national team. In 1994, a tragic moment arrived, the World Cup in the USA. Colombia was the favorite to win the group. Unfortunately, they lost 3-1 to Romania in their first match, so their fate hinged on the match against the hosts, the USA. In the 35th minute, Andrés Escobar unfortunately scored an own goal that sealed the team's failure to advance from the group stage. Andrés didn't know at the time that it would have such drastic consequences. On July 2nd, he encountered several men mocking his own goal. Initially, Andrés ignored their taunts. However, as the attacks became increasingly aggressive, Andrés decided to talk to them and explain that these things happen. At one point, one of the men lost it and fired 6 shots, each time shouting, "Goal!" Escobar was taken to the hospital but passed away 45 minutes later. He is remembered in the world of football as a symbol of fair play. It is also one of the saddest stories to have affected a footballer. Tell us in the comments whose story you'd like to hear next. Subscribe so you don't miss the next videos in this series.